Hello YouTube, Alpha WhiteWolf bringing you a somewhat special video. Sorry about that. So I've been mentioning in the last couple of videos how I wanted to do a reaction to kind of show you guys the very first video that ever brought Warhammer 40K to my attention. And this was years ago, so it is something that at the time, like I said, this was the very first video that ever brought Warhammer to my attention. So when I was watching it, I was interested but kind of confused because I didn't know what was going on. So while it looked cool and seemed cool, I didn't think much of it and didn't look too far into the franchise. It wasn't until a little later that I started coming across 40K theories, and it started filling in my gaps of knowledge and helping me to really appreciate just how massive this franchise is. So, for those of you who know this channel, Mr. H Reviews, you'll know that his Warhammer videos are interesting, to say the least. And for those of you who don't, I recommend you go and watch some of his stuff. I got the original link in the description along with the link to Gaming Notorious's Twitter account, so you can go ahead and head over there and follow us on that. Before we get into this, the usual disclaimer. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, indicate so down below. And if you have suggestions for future videos, drop in the comments. As the last couple videos will show, I'm more than willing to watch something that the viewers recommend because they usually are able to figure out the kind of stuff I like. But enough prattling. Let's get into The Space Wolves by Mr. H Review. Videos ago in 3, 2, 1, and play.
The sons of Fenris they are, hardened in the forge of their harsh world, eager for battle and honor. They are the Grey Warriors, ashen like the wolf, whose greatest joy is to hear the clamour of steel amidst the din of war. The Space Wolves, or the Sons of Fenris, are a chapter in the Space Marines, one of the original founding 20, in fact. The original first Space Marine legions, and were led by their Primarch, Leman Russ. The Emperor of Mankind raised his legions at the dawn of the Crusade. The Space Wolves were the 6th legion of his 20. The Space Wolves are by far the most famous of the Space Marines. They are renowned for their savagery as they embrace the culture of their homeworld, Fenris. Barbarians and anti-authoritarian, they will fight to the bitter end for the Imperium, the cause of the Emperor, and their stories have been spread throughout the galaxy. Interestingly enough, after the Horus Heresy, the Space Wolves were divided, the Legion split, the Space Wolves retaining their parent Legion title, and then the Wolf Brothers. The Wolf Brothers would be disbanded, however, when their gene seed began causing mutations, changing them into beasts rather than men. It was decided they would be disbanded, given the choice of execution or a warrior's death in battle. Their greatest strength was their weakness. It was their genetic code strength which caused this. The disbanding was decided so no more chapters or descendants could be created, so no more would mutate and fall far from the Emperor's original intention. To this day, it isn't known if all the Wolf Brothers are dead. However, there are rumours that some have been spotted, fighting and living in exile. The Space Wolves, though, continued on, fighting for the Imperium. Tales of their glorious battles are told across thousands of worlds, and they are regarded as some of the fiercest and hardiest of the Space Marines. The Space Wolves live for the fight, for battle, for war, for the Emperor. Death is something that holds no fear. They do not consider it when heading into battle, unless, of course, they are wishing for a warrior's death, glorious in bloodshed for the Emperor. They excel in close-quarter combat, thrive off of it, live for it. Each member of the Space Wolves longs for a time where their stories are told to their kin, long after their death, for glory, for honor. Some of their Space Marine kin merely view them as glory hounds, and this is true. However, it is far from a detriment to the Space Wolves. Their intent on achievement and glory only serves to strengthen their resolve, and this is evident in the thousands of worlds that talk of their stories, their glorious battles. The Space Wolves are unique in their appearance, savage and barbaric, wild, adorning their armour with trophies they have earned from combat, skin, teeth, bones, from beasts they have slain, even talismans. The Space Wolves are perhaps some of the most loyal to their kin, their pack, not your average typical Space Marine. To be accepted as a Space Wolf is to prove yourself in some of the harshest and grueling initiation trials of any Space Marine. Not only to fight tooth and nail, hardening yourself in battle, but also to become a Space Wolf you must prove yourself from within. Containing the mutations and savagery that come from the gene stock is part of the evidence that you are worthy. The age of a Space Wolf is the very definition of his character and nature. As he enters the ranks young and brazen, headstrong and cocksure, he ends his life a wizened, aged wolf. Much like I've done before with my introduction videos, this is an overview. I know numerous people disapprove of doing this, however, for those that are not familiar with Warhammer 40K, of which I know a lot of people out there who are watching these aren't, these overviews serve as a great introduction and a bite-sized, digestible chunk of lore, which serves as a foundation point for a more detailed video further down the line. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did writing it and making it. And are you familiar with the Space Wolves? I know this is in fact a favourite among many fans of the 40k universe, so if it is, why? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and moving forwards for all your Warhammer 40k content, stick with me, Mr. H. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay notified of all my future content. If you did enjoy this video then please consider leaving it a like and sharing it, as that really does help the channel out. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comments.
Okay, so I should probably point out why I decided to even bother doing a reaction to a video that I have seen. Number one, it's more like a revisiting. It's like when you have a video on YouTube that you really enjoy, but then stuff got in the way of you watching it, and then weeks, months, maybe even years go by, and you're cruising through YouTube and you're just like, you see that thumbnail and you just remember, that's like an awesome video that really got me into a franchise, really got me into this movie, make me want to see a movie, make me want to watch a show, stuff like that. Two, I think that this guy does an amazing job on basically any lore series that he really covers. There was another series that he was doing, the Twisted Soul Cenobites. Loved those. They were very interesting, and I would definitely recommend you go check those out too. And three, despite the fact that, and I know that this is going to be a very personal thing, despite the fact that I think he presents the information in a very interesting way, he has less than 9,000 views on this video. And this video has been around for almost 3 years now. What the heck, guys? Like, for me, this was the video that brought me into Warhammer. This is the video that is the reason why I have minis that I'm painting right now. This is what brought me to it. And through this, it got me into text-to-speech, Bro Trip, got me into 40k theories, got me to Arch Warhammer and Major Kill. This was my stepping stone into it. So I wanted to kind of share that with you guys. But anyway, link to the original video is in the description. I would definitely recommend you check this guy out. He definitely deserves a lot more attention for some of the stuff that he's currently getting. So definitely go check him out. Along with that is a link to Gaming Gatorius' Twitter page where you can go and follow us, keep up to date with the miniatures that I'm uploading. I'm about to start photographing the reinforcements to my orc boys, which, if you guys are checking out the minis, I do feel kind of proud because I am going to be starting to do like a compare and contrast between the old set and the new sets to really see and provide an actual example of just how far I've come. Because I'm actually kind of proud at how much my skills have improved when it comes to painting these guys. I'm really proud of myself with that. But if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, indicate so down below. And if you have suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to check out stuff that you want me to react to. It may take some time because I still have the rest of text-to-speech. I still have a couple podcasts. I'm done with Bro Trip, I think. I think there's only 3 right now. So I'll be able to start getting back into text-to-speech pretty soon, depending on what my job is having me do this week. Because this week is sort of a prep for this little trip that we're doing, and then next week will be just an entire week-long excursion. And then I come back for the weekend, and depending on what kind of nonsense I go through, I might be able to get back into making some videos. But with all that said and done, this has been Alpha White Wolf. I'm signing off. I'm happy to have brought this to people, and I hope that this stuff gets more attention. You keep howling, Wolfpack.